bring up to you the great alderman of the 29th Ward who's been working very tireless in the area. And he's very proud of what's being done on Chicago Avenue. I done heard him say, man, I got a new city over here. Soul City. So let me bring you up Alderman Chris Taliaferro, chairman of the police department. Police and fire, the city of Chicago. Let's welcome him, y'all.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. And we are changing things up as we go, and that makes for a great program, doesn't it? And let me take you guys down memory lane just a little bit. In 2014, when I decided to run for alderman, I met Malcolm Crawford, and Malcolm became my landlord, and his rents were so high. I gave Malcolm my first check. I said, man, I'm giving you my soul. He said, city. He said, Chris, the city's like that. And so Malcolm, then he said, Soul City. So this idea of Soul City was born because I gave Malcolm a check. But let me just, in all seriousness, thank him for his vision. He did tell me about Soul City way back in 2014. And he told me about this vision of having a corridor where we could thrive as a black people with our businesses, with our seniors, with our youth. And it was something like, Chris, there's no need to reinvent the wheel. Get on board with this. And I got on board. And I know a lot of the community got on board. And not only are we riding the Soul Train, we're riding the Soul Train through Soul City. All right. Y'all didn't get that, did you? But I do want to say that when you invest in a community, when you invest in people, whether that be our seniors, our youth, our young adults, this is what you get. You get our communities coming together, thriving. You get our communities coming together. And that's what we need in the Austin community. So let's continue investing in the people. Let's continue investing in the businesses. And I'm very thankful that we have a mayor to see that vision. Yes. A mayor that wants to improve on that vision. Let me thank CDOT and our Commissioner Tom Carney for getting on board as well. Because we can drive up and down Chicago Avenue now and feel a great pride in what's happening on the west side of Chicago and through Chicago Avenue. I want you all to think about this day for the next 10, 20 years, and as you look at your children and tell them how this plan came about and how this thriving community came about. And it came about under the leadership of our great mayor, Mayor Brandon Johnson. Let's give him a round of applause. And we have to continue fighting for advocates in our community. Those that have your vision in mind. Those that have a vision of community. And I can't think of a better person than to continue fighting for than my good friend, Commissioner Tara Stamps. With that, I welcome Commissioner Tara Stamps up to the microphone. Thank you, Commissioner.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is an absolutely incredible day. Thank you all for inviting the county to the party. I appreciate it so much. And for those of you all who do not know, I am Cook County Commissioner Tara Stamps of the 1st District. And the 1st District includes all of the streets that were mentioned down Chicago Avenue. It goes from Manheim to Western. And so it encompasses all of what we now know as the Soul City Corridor. But what is so beautiful about this day, enough cannot be said about Malcolm and a vision. And so I just want the people to stay put. If you are in the community, stay put. Mm-hmm. Invest in the community. Invest in your people. Because we deserve nice things.
Amen.
We deserve nice things. We deserve nice eateries and places to shop and to dine and dance and be amongst our people. We deserve investment without displacement. We deserve to invest in our schools and make them quality public schools in our community. We deserve everything that we see us getting in this community without displacement. Mm-hmm. That is critical. that this is done without displacing the people who have been here to go through the trenches to be able to reap the harvest. That those people who sowed the seed can reap the harvest. And so I'm so honored to be a part of this movement. And to that point, I remember a year ago sitting with Malcolm, and we had gone over to Humboldt Park, which is also a part of the 1st District, and they had received their cultural appropriation to say that they were a cultural designation. Thank you. Cultural designation. And he said they didn't happen to Austin, and I'm like, it's gonna come, because he kept ticking away at it and we kept pushing it. And that is the thing. You have to understand that on the other side of no is yes. But you got to be prepared to keep going. You got to be prepared to keep pushing, because on the other side of no is yes. And so we come from a people that understand on the other side of no is yes. And we have yet to not be in a position to keep pushing, which is why I support the mayor the way I do, my friend, my brother, because he understands clearly what his mission is in this moment. He was born to meet this moment, and I will not get tired of saying that. And I need all of you all to inculcate that into your vocabulary, and to share that with your children, and to share that with our new voters, because we need 4 more years of this black man who sees the potential in our community. But I've said enough. We're going to keep on building. We're going to keep on pushing. And we have Brother Cornelius, who was one of the first business owners to come. And if you drive down this street anytime, especially on a Saturday morning, all you see is fog on that window, because there's a bunch of people in there getting it in, baby, getting it in. And so we want to stay fit for this fight. And so we got a brother right here that's bringing on the fitness for this fight. Thank you so much. And here's Cornelius.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm blessed and honored to be standing here with you guys this morning. I'd like to first thank the city, the mayor, all our great elected officials, because without them, TNC Fitness Club would not be here on this amazing street. Real quick, me and my beautiful wife, who got me permission to be here today. We started our business over on Chicago, on Central and Race at the old YMCA. We built it up, and it's funny that she says stay put. We could have went to Oak Park. We could have went farther out to some other suburb or whatever, but we decided we wanted to stay home. We both are products from the Austin community, born and raised right here in Austin, so we wanted to stay home. Met Malcolm, found out this beautiful building was for sale, went through all the paperwork and everything we needed to do to buy this property. If you all are business owners, you understand one of the main important things about owning a business is location. So what this amazing street remodel makeover has done was given our business the look, the style, the safetyness that it needed to continue to build our business. So we are truly blessed to be on Chicago Avenue in Soul City, and we hope to stay here for another 20 years. I'm gonna keep it short. It's an honor, a great honor, Chicago kid, to be standing up here right now and to be introducing our wonderful mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson.
Hey, good morning. What's going on, West Side? I'm sorry, I'm tripping over here because some of you all knew me before I had 2 pair of glasses, and the fact that I'm so special now that I get a wardrobe change. Look out, Beyonce. Check it out. We just also just give a special thanks to Cornelius and his family for their dedication and commitment to the people of Chicago to make sure that we are fit and well and healthy. You know, the question that is always asked is, how is the health of our people? And to have someone who recognizes the value of our physical, mental, and spiritual strength, that's the testament of how our ancestral roots continue to ring through even in this moment. I'm grateful to all of our elected officials that are here today. Alderman Taliaferro, my alderman, and Alderwoman Mitts, who introduced everybody, by the way, which is pretty impressive. To Commissioner Stamps, to Commissioner Tom Carney, and I do want to give a special shout out to a couple of individuals that have gone viral, Deputy Mayors Lipson and Merritt. Maybe you'll catch that later. So Tom, if you hang out with us today, maybe you'll go viral like they did. But a special thanks to Malcolm Crawford. You know, Malcolm has been on this journey for some time, and you know, I think it's important that we recognize that in order for us to experience the type of success that we're experiencing now, it's not always the swift that win the race. It's the one that endures. Okay, all right, Johnson, get your help here. All right. Sound very preachy, but he has endured, and you know, Malcolm is someone that, you know, I trust my life with. You know, many folks may not know that it was, you know, the late 90s and the early 2000s that Malcolm really began to push and challenge and demand. That's when I met him. And so he's been very clear and adamant about making sure that we have an Austin African American Business Networking Association, but really to all of the stakeholders that have played an incredible part in this vision. Today's ribbon cutting really marks the first completed phase of a major investment in the future of Chicago Avenue. And what we are seeing today is an investment in safety, beautification, opportunity for the people of Austin, but it's also a reflection of pride. It's a reflection of our hope and potential, but it's really the ultimate reflection of the power of community. This new development will feature, has been articulated, wider sidewalks and new lighting and trees near the streets and landscaping. And I just want to pause just for a quick second as I come to a close here, that there are some people that believe that it is illegal to invest in Black people. We're talking about trees, you all. Making sure that we have safe streets, and that any force that would believe that these features that are more welcoming and encouraging for people to walk and to even hang out and to stop and shop and to turn the corridor into a destination, anyone who believes that that requires an investigation, you don't have to. You don't. You can just look around and see the benefit of bike lanes and safer intersections and improved bus stops. This means that whether you are walking or driving or taking the bus, you're able to get to your destination more safely. What it truly reflects is the values of the Soul City Corridor Framework Plan, because it enhances public spaces and it creates safer streets, and it's guiding our equitable economic development into our communities. And we know that public investment drives private investment. And so as we work to celebrate these incredible small businesses, as we work to ensure that their growth becomes a reality and thrive, businesses like TNC Fitness and Roasted Leaf, 40 Acres Fresh Market, Spill the Beans Coffee Shop, and so many more businesses, we're gonna make our streets safer and more walkable and more welcoming for all of Chicago. The support of local businesses, this is how we build communities. This is how we stay in our communities. And that's why it's truly remarkable of what we're experiencing today. This is just the beginning, you all. Phase 2, focusing on Central to Laramie, is coming up as we inevitably extend to Cicero. In fact, as we continue to go down Chicago Avenue from Austin all the way down to City Hall, Chicago Avenue will be the premier avenue for the greatest freaking city in the world, the city of Chicago. And so we built this Build Better Together capital bond to do just this, to accelerate investments like this one, and that we deliver on long overdue resources to communities that have been often left behind. So today we cut a ribbon, but we're not just making a simple directive towards progress. We are making a promise. And my administration will continue to invest in communities like Austin, build infrastructure that reflects our values, and support the cultural and economic future of our vibrant neighborhoods. And so thank you all who all played an incredible role in partnering to see this first phase come to fruition. And I will just say in closing, man, does it feel good to live on Superior, to be able to walk to Chicago Avenue, get breakfast, coffee, stay in shape. I can go to church if I want to, get some soul food. And if I just want to have a rollerblade contest all the way down Chicago Avenue, we can do that. So God bless you. We're going to bring life to this city. The soul of Chicago comes through the Soul Corridor on the west side of Chicago. God bless you all. Let's build a better, stronger, most affordable big city in America. Let's cut this ribbon, you all.
Let's follow the mayor to cut the ribbon. Where is that?
And then, okay. So it was what it was.
Can I get a
Okay, 2, 1, 2. You got it.
Appreciate all the encouragement.
Championship from the Catholic League for basketball. Candace, get a picture.
This is our background. I'm gonna need you guys on this side, in front of this line here.
I'm going with
Don't worry, you'll get shot. Okay, so everybody go this way. I'm gonna go this way then. Be strategic and stay right here. This is a part of the puzzle. So I stay out of the background, but close it up. I can get my picture. Everything's going pretty well. It looks great. We have our beautiful police officers out here doing great work. Hey.
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
I don't know what ribbon he cut. I didn't see the ribbon. Oh, this one. I didn't really do it on the background.
Okay.
But I got that.
Okay. Green. That's right.
Oh, girl, you gotta work.
We have everybody there.
Here you guys go. All right, good. Hey, so good to see you again. All right, let's see if we can get on and thank you, sir.
That might be way.
Everybody just network.
Once a month, but I'll be so busy.
Network.
Send them my greetings and my love.
So, we are really stopping traffic on the west side of Chicago. Got the school bus waiting. Okay. Look at this setup. This is what I need. A nice little setup. I'm great. How are you? So this is what it looks like now that everybody's trying to push through and go the other way. I remember you, but I can't think of your name. Sean? Okay, hi. Jessica. What organization are you with?
PNC Bank. PNC.
Okay. Let's see what's happening. Fellow West Sider right there. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Are you about to pull off? Oh, walking with the mayor, so you guys get to see this. Isn't this awesome? I'm wondering where we're going.
All right, please reach out. You got my card. Please reach out. All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
This is a pop-up that we've always enjoyed right here. Slow down. I don't know how to do this like this. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. How are you? Hi there. Hey, baby. Oh, nice Tesla.
Yes, hold on, slow down a second. Yes, what does it take? How many years do I gotta put in? Yes, sir. You know, hold on, you know my picture is for your establishment, yes, by the way. What I gotta do to get a big picture? Hey, sir. I got the scissors.
How are you? Good.
Sorry, excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me.
So we're at Cinco for another organization on the west side, African American Business Network. Just walking down Chicago Avenue. Oh, let me see where looking at some of the local businesses that are already here, established and opening. And the mayor is just showing support and bringing awareness to these businesses as the news teams are following him and hello there. Hi, how are you? I'm great. Good to see you guys. So we have this organization here every, I believe, Saturday. They have events for women that are in need of clothing and support for their children. They give out food every Saturday morning as well. So we're still walking. We're just now getting to Menards. And I'm excited because we're about to walk by the world famous we might just make it to Coleman's, but I think that's probably where they're going to stop, guys. So. Oh, so sorry. I'm trying to keep up. The mayor's assistant is giving him the look like, you know, be proud. So
I used to work at St. Paul Lutheran School. It is right here on this corner.
And I went to St. Paul Lutheran School.
And I'm a grandparent from St. Paul Lutheran School and a parent from St. Paul. 846
I was a
North Menard.
That's right. I was valedictorian of St. Paul Lutheran School.
So the community is here representing.
We represent the Tigers.
So it looks like we have a new business about to open here. I don't know what this is. I'll be honest, I've been on Chicago in a minute. I don't know what this is. But the mayor's still walking. There's his car. And there's the car, and you can already tell he's about to head. Oh, sorry. He's about to head into there. I'll try one more time to get a picture. Hi. This is our wonderful office. Hi, Jessica LaShawn. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well, Jessica.
Wow, thank you. Congratulations. Let's make sure we stay in contact. Let me just thank everybody, really, for just you all's love and commitment. Thank you again. Come on up here, Commissioner Carney, Deputy Mayor Liston. Come on up here. Thank you all for your commitment and love. For the people of Chicago, love you too, brother. And this is my commitment to make sure that we're not just making some progress, but we're making a real strong commitment to so that we're moving.
I hope it was recording that whole time, because I'm be mad if it wasn't. All right. Have a great one. Child, they left real fast. All right, now that work is over, I'm wondering when my phone went off, because I hope it wasn't during the important part. All right, so that was today. Back out here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for supporting me, and also the west side of Chicago. All right.